Hey guys, it's Shelby, otherwise known as Shelbizleee here on YouTube, and today we're going to talk about one of the biggest commodities in the world, and that is coffee. So we're going to talk about some zero waste and vegan swaps you can make with your coffee to make it a little bit more eco-friendly, and I think will save you guys money in the long run, of course. But before we get into that, I did want to share a personal story of mine, or just how I kind of relate to coffee, I guess. So one of my partners, my ex-boyfriend actually, he was in the business of multi-level marketing. I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but it's basically where you make sales for yourself, you sell something. And he sold coffee, but a really healthy version of coffee that was actually made of something called, I can't remember the name of the mushroom, but I'll put it here on the screen. It was supposed to be really, really good for you. I always told him I thought it was the craziest thing that he thought he could make a living selling one product, although his parents were doing it, and they would always respond to me by saying, you know, coffee is the second most consumed beverage in the world. And they would always joke and say that the reason it was second was because you had to have water to make the coffee. Hence why coffee only comes in second to water. So you can imagine that if it's the second most consumed beverage in the world, it's creating a lot of waste. According to the research I've seen, 146 billion disposable coffee cups are used every single year. And of course that contributes to a lot of waste with just the cups themselves, not even considering anything else. And so I've talked about in the past that you can just do a simple swap for a throwaway cup for your reusable cup. This one I've recently been using is called a Keep Cup, and I think it's just super adorable. The company has really great ethics and a really great mission, so I'll definitely be sharing you links to these guys in the description. But if you are buying your coffee at a fast coffee place, basically a drive-through coffee place or a to-go coffee place, whatever, you can save yourself the waste by getting one of these, but you can't save yourself money. Getting coffee every day is a pretty expensive habit to have, hence why I don't have that habit. If I drink coffee, it's usually on a special occasion. So if you're trying to make your coffee at home to save money, you probably are already using a reusable cup, right? But what are you using to make your coffee? I'm finding that more and more recently something that's really popular is Keurigs. Keurigs are super wasteful. Their cups should not even be recyclable. I think they're getting on top of that. They're doing a lot better. However, even if you're using a traditional coffee maker with the paper coffee filters, did you guys know that that paper is not recyclable after you've used it? It is compostable. It takes a while in backyard compost. However, most people don't compost. We all know that. It's a pretty complicated thing to get together, and depending on the climate you live in and stuff like that, just less and less people I find are actually making it using their own homemade compost. So what's the alternative to that? That's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I found this really cool new zero waste coffee filter, and it is called the Filter Go. This zero waste swap looks like this, and it looks very simple and very compact. I'm sure you've already noticed, and that's actually the first thing I love about it. You can fold this over to here, and this is all you would have to take if you needed to make coffee on the go. The first thing I thought when I received this is that it would be really good to have in case you're going on a camping trip, or someday when you guys know my goal is to live van life. I think this is going to be a really great way to make coffee or tea. I think it would also work with that. That's what Madison was saying. She doesn't like coffee, but she's going to try to use it with her tea. And I want to show you guys how I use this, my Keep Cup, and a couple of my kitchen essentials to make a zero waste vegan latte. So first thing you're going to need is coffee, right? As I mentioned, I don't get coffee too often, but if you are an avid coffee drinker, something to consider doing is taking a produce bag with you. Of course, I'll have that linked below as well. Taking a produce bag with you to the grocery store and getting your coffee beans in bulk. Even if your grocery store doesn't have a bulk section, chances are they're going to have at least a bulk bean coffee section. Most grocery stores do, if you're not shopping at Walmart. We all know Walmart is not Shelby's favorite. So that's the first thing you can do. You can take your own produce bag and get your bulk coffee beans. No waste there, right? Second thing you're going to want to have is a grinder for those beans, because you can't just put the beans in the filter. You need to grind them down. So they look like this, and I can link one of these below for you guys as well. If you already have a coffee maker, you can sell it. You guys know that's a good option. Or you can thrift it. If you are wanting to transition yourself to a more sustainable zero waste lifestyle, I think this is a great way to go about it. After you've got your beans and you've ground your coffee up, you're going to need a coffee cup, which I already mentioned. My favorite is the Keep Cup. And then you're going to need your filter go. And that's all you're gonna need to make your zero waste coffee every day from here on out. And this takes me less than 5 minutes to make if you like your coffee black. If you like your coffee to have a little bit of creamer or milk in it, all you need to do, and all I did, was I took some cashews, which again, a lot of times you can get in bulk at your grocery store. Just remember to bring your reusable produce bags. Put your cashews in there, let them soak in a little bit of water. You basically just want to cover the cashews with the water, and then you can let them soak as long as you want. I typically only let them soak for like 20 minutes. It works for me. Then you just blend that up, and my NutriBlender is what I've been using, but any blender, which I'm sure you have if you are a regular home cooker, will do, and you can mix that into your coffee. And that's going to leave you with this super simple, really easy, zero waste and vegan latte. And it is the best, the easiest. Of course, if you like your coffee a little bit sweeter, you can add sugar, and if you like it to be just black, you can skip everything else. I think the key to all of this is really going to be this zero waste coffee filter maker that you have right here. They're having a Kickstarter campaign on Kickstarter right now, and if you go join, you can be a part of this really innovative, really exciting new product for zero waste. I really like to get behind things like this when they're starting new, and then you get to watch them grow and be successful and help average people who had never maybe even thought about it before go more zero waste, because it's affordable and really easy and travel friendly. So if you want to pick yourself up one of these, of course I'll have them linked below. It'll be the first link in the description. If you're into zero waste and you want to find a way to make your coffee more sustainable, this is going to be the perfect solution for you. So thanks for watching, you guys, and remember, until next time, create the peace.